Now I'm pissed. All right, so take fucking 357. I'm not a tut guy. All right. So, starting out the stage here, it's going to be a lot like the intro stage. You're going to have to take bonks strategically throughout the stage to start the fight with Vile as soon as you possibly can. If you can't do that, I would recommend just using Storm Tornado all the way through the stage. But here's basically what it looks like. Now, you want to do full dash jumps. Full jumps, full dash jumps. Like every other stage. Okay, you can do that. Alright, so you get up this wall. I highly recommend not taking the green elevators here. Right, so we're going to bonk. Try to bonk. Oh, we got health, but it's fine. So, you want to hold against this right wall to cancel the knockback. That's gone over in the Walrus Prime tutorial, which I highly recommend. He does a much better tutorial than I do. But we're holding right against this wall to cancel the knockback because the frames of knockback are just super duper fucking long and they can lose you a bunch of time right here. So whatever damage that you happen to get or not get, you can just stand at this wall here, hold right here, and you'll be fine. You'll mitigate that knockback. The visual cue that I like to use here is going to be this line right here. Right, so when your health basically hits this line or below, you're good to just start making your way up the stage here. Oh. You can take an extra bonk for safety too. Switch to shield, right? Now, something I had noticed, right, was you would take the time to climb up the ladder, right? When all you really need to do is you come up from here, grab the ladder for a second. Well, that's probably not the best movement to the ladder, but something like that. Grab it for a second, and then you're basically set up very well to make your way through this this gap here, right? So you're gonna jump up, full height jumps. All these jumps are gonna be full height jumps. Jump up through the gap, and you're gonna kick off the right side up onto this left wall, right? And you'll kick 2 more times and jump your way over here. You're basically playing floor is lava right here. So, boom, jump, jump, jump. All right, so here is Vile Skip, right? So Vile Skip is a little bit of a bitch, but when you understand how it works, it's not really too bad. Of course, with all the text boxes, you're going to be holding the start button as soon as it pops up. Right? So, as soon as this text box hits this line right here, that's when you're good to keep your movement going. Right? As soon as it drops right here. Right? So, the goal with Vile Skip, at least for this room, is you're trying to get through to this door by the time the text box leaves the screen, right? So keep in mind, you're waiting for the text box to arrive right here. Boom. Now you're holding start right here. As soon as you hit that door, you're going to be holding start, right? You're going to be holding start the whole time during this whole skip, right? You don't let go of it. What I do is I kind of crab claw my index finger. I'm an L dasher, so I crab claw my index finger. I run on PS5 controller, which is a really tiny button, but whatever. Crab claw my shit, and then as soon as I land, while holding start the whole time, I'm I'm going to do a dash and a shot of rolling shield. Boom, dash shot. All right, so that should be a proper setup here. You're holding start the whole time through this whole thing, right? Now, you can just hang out right here. I don't recommend it because you're trying to set yourself up for the Hotto coming up here. I guess we might as well talk about that too. So you're holding start, and you can choose to just kind of walk forward a little bit, or you can jump and hit him with a rolling shield as he shoots you to kind of knock him back so that he doesn't have to walk to the right. Let's see if I can do that, but we'll see. Boom. Okay. Kind of like that. All right, so fuck. I let go of start. Now, right here, you want to get hit by the ball around right here. Right? You want to have X's further foot touching this line right here. His toe right on the line. Right? So that when Vile hits you with the ball, he doesn't knock you back too far left, right? Because if he knocks you back too far left, when you try to get him with the Hotto, right, he jumps over you every time. Jumps over. So depending on your positioning, he can just jump right off screen. So you'll Hotto and you won't hit shit. Right? So you basically, you want to be a little bit to the right, but not too far right to where he has to like actually manually walk up and grab you and throw you in the position that you're supposed to be in. Shit. Might have fucked the skip up, but whatever. Alright, so now, depending on if we didn't go too far left, we should be able to hit him with the Hotto here. Shit. Okay. Well. I mean, whatever, you know. You should be able to fucking figure that part out. This is like the worst fucking Vile ever. Okay. So you Hotto Vile whichever fucking way you can. Now I guess this part, right? To save yourself a little bit of headache, just don't swap weapons yet. Hold start. Oh. C-Sting, 2 to the right. Just hold your dash button, basically. Do that. Ah, that's fucking whack. Alright, so there's this guy, right? We won't get into this fucking fiasco, but just try to Hotto him as best you can. C-Sting. Because C-Sting is literally the best weapon for movement. If you got it, use it. Here, I like to hold charge to get a green shot just in case we get babies, right? So if you get babies, you basically just release your charge shot along the babies. I'll try to show you that. So we got the green charge here. Now here's Bow Spider. We got babies. Hold on. Alright. So we got babies again. You hold that charge so that you can hopefully kill those babies without taking damage. Boom. Alright, so here. To read Bow Spider's pattern, Every green thing that he comes across, he's going to go across it, right? So for this pattern, he's going down along this, down along that, down along this, down along that, and down here. Boom. Right? So earlier, when I was talking about how it's better to pay attention to where he's not going to be as opposed to where he is going to be, right? The reason why that's important is because if you're focusing on where he's going to be, this is 1 out of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a 1 out of 4 chance of fucking paying attention to that spot, right? But if you pay attention to the 3 out of 4, it's just much better. So you want to put yourself in one of these 3 positions. Right? So here he's going to go down this one, down that one, 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 and then down this one. Right? So that's basically how Bow Spider's pattern works. Yay, what up, dude? How you doing, Kamish? Thanks for the raid, homie. What up, Baker? So, I'm doing a little bit of a tutorial right now. So boom, no spiders. Now he's gonna go down, 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 and down. Because he basically, every one of these green crossbars that he runs into, he has to go across it, right? So it's boom, 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 boom. So knowing that, if I put myself here, here, or here, we're good for the hotto. Oh, shit. All right, so here, he's going down this one, because it's the first bar that he's going to come across, right? Boom, down this one, then he's going down. Always goes down. He's going to hit this one, down, this one, and down. So for this one, just go like this. Oh, that's not what you do. It's going pretty good, man. All right. Yeah, because I got a friend that needed a little bit of help. So this one, it's a little bit tricky. He's going to go down, across, down, across, down, 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 down to right here. Right? So as long as I put myself here, here, or here, well, actually not here, because I'm going to get hit. Right? Because this is a fucking fat ass hitbox. He's gonna hit me. If I just stay right here, I'm fucked. Right? So we gotta go this way. Boom. Boom. And that's pretty much it, man. That's how Bow Spider works. Is as long as you pay more attention to where he's not gonna end up as opposed to where he is gonna end up, you're gonna have a higher chance of getting away from him. Right? And then also remember that every single bar, he has to go across it. So we got boom, 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 boom. How was Sam's show, dude? Did you have fun? Did you have fun on Sam's show? Was it the fucking just the funnest gaming experience that you've had in years and years? Do. All right. Oh, really? Did you get 2 completions? What else? All right. Well, I guess we can go over this. Let's restart. 1 completion and 2 characters? Nice. Yeah, game's fucking hard. Fucking hard, man. What the fuck? Okay. So, here you're going to come in charging your shot, right? And you're going to do 3 left weapon swaps, right? So you're basically trying to swap to fire. Now, every runner has a little bit of a different timing when trying to do this this fire shot coming up into the sled, but you know, some people just hold the button from here. You have to have really good movement if you're going to just hold the button. What I do is I kind of wait until I hit this right wall right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 weapon swaps. All right, now I'm holding. Kill that guy. Weapon swap to ice. Now, for this skip, it's all about the camera panning, right? So your movement, right? If you pan this camera up too far, right? Like that, then this basically becomes a pit. Right, so that's what you... Oh no, I saved over it. There we go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to ice. Now, so you notice that we can still see this bottom section of the screen here. It's going to be pretty integral to the skip. Right, so for the skip, we're doing something like this. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Right, so when you do this skip, you notice that there's this big blank space on the bottom of the screen. That's how you know you did it correctly. That way, this guy doesn't spawn. Right, so you'll notice if you, like, let's say you do the trick correctly, but you jump up, it spawns him. So if you walk too far forward, it's not only about like the height positioning, but also if you walk too far forward to the door here, you'll see that the screen will pan up like that. So you don't want that. Kind of like that. So, the visual cue that I use for that, kill this guy, boom. So we're here, right? Let's swap over. So you're here, right? You got your ice sled charged. Now, I'm going to try to put, you see this red crystal that's on X's helmet? I'm basically trying to line that crystal up with this nut right here in the background, right? And that's when we release the shot, the sled, right? Now, when we release the sled, we're basically going to walk forward and we're going to try to line up X's frontmost toe right here with this red dot right here. If you walk past this red dot right here, then you won't be able to get the skip. So, let's see it. Boom. Boom. Okay, and we're swapping back to fire here. At least that's what I do. You know, there's tougher strats with electricity and all that good shit. The fucking the spark chase or whatever the fuck it's called. But I just do fire. So remember not to jump here, right? Can't jump here. You can't jump over here, right? So, yo, what up, Nikolai? So let's say how the fuck do I trigger it from this side? I forget how, but you want to avoid this wall right here, this little ledge. You just jump up like that, something like that. So boom, boom, fire. So I start holding fire as soon as I wall kick right here. So I do something like this. So you want to have a full charge, pink charge, as you're coming through this door. Ah, shit. So pink charge. Oof. We're cutting a little close, but we're good here. So we're going to swap to ice, right? Now, air hotto. Air hotto can be a little bit tricky, but it's basically just all about buffering your inputs, right? So by buffering inputs, I mean that you can hold a button and you'll do whatever that button's supposed to do, right? Now, in X1, you want to wait until the health bar is basically like right here on the boss, and that's when you can buffer your inputs. So you can hold either, like right here, we're going to hold jump, shoot, and dash, right? So that first frame, we're able to jump out here in a dash kick, hit the sled right here, and then we'll end up on top of it, and we'll go over that here in a second. So we hold it. We're waiting until his health bar is basically like something like that. Ah, shit. So we're holding. Actually, I think it's so I was wrong. You want to wait until like the health bar is all the way filled up. So it's in between when it's all the way filled up and action. Something like that. So like that. And so as far as your ice sled placement goes, you don't want to do too high of a jump. Like the lower the jump, the better. But my visual cue basically is the bottom of the health bars here. So we're planting the sled. with these buffered inputs. Like that, right? That's part one. Buffer jump and full dash jump. So buffer jump, full dash jump, or just a regular wall kick. Regular wall kick will work too. Now you've got a little bit of liberty as far as like where you can shoot the sled, but you don't want to like directly aim it like above the health bar, because then you'll do something like that where it basically clips itself like higher up, and the higher up you are in this fight, the more chance you have of hitting the spikes, right? So we plant the sled, we jump up. That's part one. Boom. Now, as we land on the sled, we're going to do our quarter circle forward, right? So we land, and then we do down, right, and then pause. Right? So, boom, boom, down, right, pause. Okay? So now, you have basically a 10-frame window as the screen transitions, right? So it's basically you hold the button or mash the button. I wouldn't recommend mashing during this black screen, right? So just press it one time. Fuck. That's how you air auto. So, once again, do our quarter circle forward, pause, buster, and attack during the black screen. Buffer, quarter circle, pause, buster, auto. Alright, so we're buffering, dash, jump, and we're going to be holding shoot basically like as we come through the door, so just continue to hold shoot and dash and jump right when the health bar fills up all the way. Right? You do a little bit of a hop, boom, turn around, and you plant your sled, and then you land on the sled and you do down, right. Pause. Down, down, left. Oop. And it's easy every time, man. It seems a lot scarier than it is, but as soon as you get a good understanding of like buffered inputs and shit, it's really no big deal. So from here, we are gonna C-Sting. Boom, on over. Now, I like to use ice here. Just makes it nice and free. I guess the only thing to really note here is that you want to turn around and you want to hit the left wall with your ice if you're doing ice. You don't want to shoot it right at him because he has a chance of jumping over it, and that really fucking sucks. It can fuck your whole run up. So, boom. Whoop. Okay. Shouldn't have gone that way, but it's fine. Whoop. Whatever, dude. I'm bad at autos, dude. I'm trying to show you. So now we're going to hold Spark. So that's going to be 3 weapon swaps to the left. Right? So we hold Spark, and this part right here is actually a little bit tricky. You want to come down on the right side, right? Because you're basically trying to manip this fish to where he swims right instead of swims left after you. Right, so you and on this side, he's going right and dash jump. That fish will carry you. And then you're here, right? Now, Octo is super fucking free in Hundo Refight. You basically just do 1 lemon and 1 hotto, and that's it. So every time, 1 lemon, right? Lemon, hotto, lemon, hotto, lemon, hotto. So lemon, hotto. And like really the only thing that'll fluctuate here is like how high he jumps or how far he jumps, but it's no biggie. So we're going back to C-Sting. C-Sting is fucking OP as fuck. Release it. We'll go over lag strats later on. Fuck that. Now this guy, you can do it either way. You can dash forward, you can walk forward, you can walk backwards. You can, or not walk backwards. You don't want to walk backwards because he'll fucking hit you. But you can dash backwards and you can fucking hotto him that way. But I personally just walk forward, turn around, hotto. Should be a little bit cleaner than that, but you know, it's whatever. Just walk forward, turn around, hotto. Free. Alright, so now D-Rex, right? D-Rex seems a lot harder than it actually is. This one's also going to be about buffered inputs. So the fight's going to start, and you're basically going to hold dash, right? So you hold dash, and you're basically going to end up like somewhere like right here. And then you do your quarter circle forward, and you jump up, right? And when you jump up after your quarter circle forward, it'll put you perfectly right here on the lip. So, let's try. So, an important thing to note here is that you're buffering your quarter circle forward as you're dashing, right? So you dash, and then like right towards the end of your dash, like as soon as you pass this bar right here, you just do your quarter circle forward at any point during the dash, right? And that'll put you perfectly right here. Perfect setup. So dash, quarter circle, boom. Dash, quarter circle, jump. Dash, quarter circle, jump. Dash, quarter circle, jump. Hit. Dash, quarter circle, jump, hit. Dash, quarter circle, jump, hit. Dash, quarter circle, jump, hit. All right. And I hope that helps you with X1, dude. You wanted Bow Spider, but I threw in some Dom Dukin just for you. So I think you said Dumb Dukin also, and then Sigma Claws, but you said you could deal with Sigma Claws relatively easily, so there that is. Now we're